Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I know I say that for every new series we're doing, but I wanted to start a help series to give you guys the assistance you need in Save the World. So lately I've been asked, how do you get your power level up? This number right here. Your account level, it can cover the easiest ways to get that up. If you guys need that, let me know in the comments below. But for now, we're going to cover your power level. So it's relatively easy. We simply have to come over to the command, go to survivors, and if you click manage, you can see all of the survivors that you own. So looking through here, we can see everything. Now, these blue survivors, you don't typically need them. I keep them because of endurance. So normally I only keep the ones that have trap durability bonus, and that way I can do them during my endurances and guarantee that I have enough trap durability that isn't going to make my traps run out. You can see this guy has shield regen bonus, which is going to make your shield regenerate faster. Trap damage bonus, which makes your traps do more damage. Ability damage, which makes your like kunai, ninja stars, grenades, minigun, all of that stuff do more damage. There's a bunch of different things you can customize. So right here you can see all of your survivors. If you come to the exclamation mark, you'll see any of your new survivors. This level up button is going to tell you any survivors that can be leveled up. So right here I can see I can upgrade this mythic lead and do all of this. Now, I recommend you don't use all of your peer drops to level up everything. If you use all of your peer drops, your lightning in a bottle, all of those evolution materials, you will run out fast. The only things we want to upgrade are the things that we are going to put in this survivor squad. So if you look through here, anything that we put in here is what we're going to upgrade. If we're not going to put it in here, there's no need to upgrade it. It won't affect our power level. So if we look back and manage, you can see all of these guys, they have a symbol by them. This tells you what category they're placed in. So this is for fighting, this is the doctor, that's the thinkers, the engineers, or gadgeteers I believe it's called. A bunch of different things. So we can look and be like, okay, she's in the fighting squad, or that person's in the doctor squad. Now if we look at squads and come into the squads, originally you will have autofill on. You want to turn this off. Autofill is going to automatically put things in here, and so let's say if you get a new survivor, and now it's the highest level survivor you have, squads is going to put it in. But squads will not, if I'm correct, squads will not see this right here, the personality stuff. Now the personality is actually the most important. If you come in here and you take a look, obviously all of mine aren't finished because I don't have enough in survivors to finish it. But if you look, we can see personality is pragmatic, this one's pragmatic, and they all match. If I were to switch him out for somebody who is not pragmatic, you can see my shield drop. So watch my shield and my power level up in this corner over here when I switch it. You can see my health drop and my power level drops all the way down. They're the same exact level though. The only reason this one is 138, we can click inspect and look at it. Let's see. If we click this guy in and we inspect, he's power level 130. If we click this guy and we inspect him, he's power level 130. But because he does not match the personality of this mythic survivor that I have, you always want to match your lead survivors and your survivors in the squad. If they do not match, they're going to be a little bit of a lower power level. If they do match, it's going to be a lot more. So, in order to increase your power level, you have to level up all of your survivors as much as you can and constantly keep leveling them up. If you can upgrade them, upgrade them. It's going to make things a lot better for you. If you cannot match one, like for this, for example, I could come in here, I could match a purple, right? But because if I take a look at these purples, this is a lower power level, so it causes me to drop. If you cannot match a legendary survivor in the squad, put any random legendary survivor that you have leveled up. This is going to make it so your power level gets the most usage, because even if it does not match, or even if it does match, let's take a look over here for example. He's 122 when he does match. Like, even though he matches, he's only power level 122. if I look in here, the legendaries that don't match are 128. So even by not putting somebody, or putting somebody that does not match but is a legendary or a mythic, is going to do better than putting somebody who is purple, blue, green, or gray that does match. So you want to first prioritize the personality you have, then you want to prioritize if they're legendary or not. So I ran out of survivors here, which means I just put in two random legendaries and a random mythic that match or is fully leveled up, because they don't match but they're fully leveled up, so I'm getting the most out of them that I would be able to. If we look over here, we have a full squad. All of these guys have the blue numbers, so they all match. We can double check a bit again by going over top of it, and this is going to give me a boost. I keep my legendary survivors fully upgraded, I keep my mythics fully upgraded, and that's going to boost my power level fully. I also have some superchargers applied to a few of these. If we look, you can't upgrade her anymore. You can see the blue stars, she's fully upgraded. If we take a look over here in the our fire team alpha, he's fully upgraded as well. I keep everything upgraded, everything supercharged, which is how you get your power level up. If you do not have superchargers, the only way to get to 130 without superchargers is to have everything maxed out. If you want to get to the max power level though, which I believe is somewhere around 140 to 160, it's somewhere in there. People keep debating which one it is. Then you have to have everything supercharged. But if everything is not supercharged, you won't get there. If everything's not fully matched and fully upgraded, you won't get there. So really, as a lower power level, you won't be able to max upgrade all of these. I was speaking with somebody earlier, and even though they're in like Candy Valley, they can still not upgrade everything as max as they can. I believe it lets you go up to 106. I believe Plankerton lets you go to like 76, and Stonewood, I've no idea, it's somewhere in the 50s, I believe. So really, the only way for you to get your power level up is by getting these matching survivors. Matching the personality increases your power level so much. It will increase your health, your shield, it'll increase your offense, your resistance, it will increase everything. Your survivor squad and your survivor leader is the key to absolutely everything. Now, for those of you who are like me and you're completely out of the survivors that match, like I could take a look, I have all of these guys right here, but none of these guys match. They don't match any of my survivor squads, so they're basically useless. The only way to do that is come in here. You can find the super people llama. I wish I could buy it, but I do not have 1,000 X-ray tickets. If you look at this, you can see there's a mythic lead, there's the legendary lead, and then there's heroes, other survivors, all of this stuff. This super people llama is your key to getting mythics. It is amazing. But you're not always going to get it. It's kind of rare to get. So, after you get this super people llama, you check out if they have anything good, or even check if you haven't. As well as sometimes this upgrade llama, if it is gold, you can get some pretty good survivors out of that as well. If you head over to your items, you should be able to look through here, and I believe I already purchased it, but there's hero loadouts and there's survivors. You can only buy one per event, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish the survivor would be a weekly thing, but you can only buy one per event. You can also buy purple survivors here. So if you have no legendary survivors and you're putting blue and green and grays in your survivor squad, come to this weekly event, or the weekly items, and buy these. It lets you buy 2 of them for 500 gold. Gold's not too hard to get. If you guys need a video on how to farm gold, I can show you that as well. But the main way to get it, if you check out my Candy Valley build series, that's going to show you how to get tons of gold all while being AFK. You can also check out different zones. Twine has a lot of them. Like we can see there's one right there. I believe there's a total of 4 today. There's a defender. Let's see, any others? You can just, there's a second one and a resupply. You can just glide over it, and it's going to temporarily show you. See, there's another one that makes 3 today, because then you can come in here, check out your squads, and be like, alright, these guys are fully upgraded. These guys are fully upgraded. They're upgraded. Oh, but what if she's not upgraded? You can now come in here, upgrade her real quick. But you also need these survivor training manuals. There's different ones. There's schematics, there's hero, there's all of this different stuff. You can get these by coming in here and saying, you know what? I don't need these guys. I'm going to check your bonus. You give me trap durability. I want to keep you guys, but you give me trap damage bonus. I don't really care to keep you. So I can click on them, retire, confirm. You can also click batch retire, auto retire, and now anything you do not want to keep will get auto retired. So if I set this to rare, everyone rare and lower gets retired. If I put it on uncommon, everyone common and gets lower. If I put it off, nobody's going to get retired, which will fill up your survivors. You know, you can only have a total of 991 things in your inventory. You guys might be a little bit lower because I've bought tons of extra space. But if you guys look at this and you're running out of space, just throw it on rare, throw it on uncommon. That's going to get rid of all of these survivors that you probably will never use. Like, honestly, these blue survivors, I don't know when the last time I actually tried to use them was. Survivor squads are a little difficult to understand. If you guys need any extra help, please let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to assist you guys. Although, everything's not that bad. I mean, once you get the hang of everything, it tends to come to you, but it does take a while to understand. The main thing you want to focus on, just to do a quick recap for you guys. You want to focus on doing all of this right here. You want to focus on getting the best lead that you can. With that being said, you want to make sure if you get somebody, their personality matches the majority of people you have. If this personality does not match the majority of your survivors, don't use them. Then when you get someone better that does match that personality, you can switch them in. Or if you want to just try and get to the power level as fast as you can just throw them in here and then work on your survivor squads. That's kind of what I did. I ran out of people to do here. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put my mythic lead, because even my legendary survivors can't get me a full squad. I'll put the mythic lead, supercharge him so I get more hero just from that. And then I could throw in these guys. Now, the superchargers, that could be a whole different video in itself, but just quickly either do ventures or do these mission alerts. You'll be able to get superchargers from completing missions in a 160 plus zone. If you guys need a video on that, let me know and I can do that video as well. Let me know what other videos you guys need in a help series. But for now, that's everything covering your survivor squads and your power level and save the world. I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you smash a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't already, join the Discord. We do tons of mission help, giveaways, and it's just a great community to be in general. Plus, you'll get notified whenever I go live and do mission help, do giveaways, all of that stuff on stream. Without further ado, I'll catch y'all next time.